Hey, my foodie family, thanks for stopping by. I have another recipe for you today, one that is so simple that you are going to make it tonight for dinner, trust me. We're going to do an Asian style chicken. I saw this made at a little cafeteria shop that in an office building that I used to work in. It was run by a really nice Chinese family, and they made this once a week, and I made sure that I went down on that day to have this. It is so simple and so tasty, and you will make it tonight, trust me. So, I've got a chaud pan, and I've added 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to bring that up to temperature so that we can saute some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I'm using 2 to 3 that I've cut into smaller pieces so that they cook quicker. You can certainly substitute chicken breast for this. I would not, however, use anything that has a bone in it because there's just not enough time for it to cook properly. So I'm placing the pieces of chicken thigh into the chaud, and I'm going to saute them until they're nice and brown. We don't want to crowd the pan here, so make sure there's enough space in between all the pieces so that they actually turn brown and don't just kind of stew in their own juices and turn kind of insipid gray. We all have done that, so you know what I'm talking about. As I'm watching this, I'm thinking to myself that, maybe I should have done 2 layers here because there's quite a lot in this pan, and I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I'm seasoning with some salt and pepper. The flavors in this dish are very simple, so try not to get carried away and add all kinds of things like garlic and ginger and all the good things. But for this dish, it's a very home-style Asian chicken, and there's not a lot to it. So keep it simple. It's better. As the chicken pieces brown, we'll turn them over, and we're going to saute and brown the other side. I know it's kind of fiddly right here because there's a lot of small pieces, but the end result is worth the time. There's more labor here than there are ingredients, so that usually tells me it's something good. I'm re-seasoning the chicken on the other side with some salt and pepper. We're going to let that saute and brown on this side as well. I'm going to add some veggies that I've pre-cut. I've got 2 carrots that I've sliced, and I've got 2 stalks of celery that I've kind of slivered into sticks. It's the kind of celery sticks that you'd get when you order chicken wings. So I'm stirring those into the chicken, and we're going to get those all sauteed nice as well. I'm adding some chicken stock. The amount depends on how much you're making. I can only tell you that You need just enough to bring it up to a braising kind of stage, so just barely covered. Now that we have it simmering, we're going to simmer for a while until the chicken is cooked through. The pieces are small enough so it won't take more than 10 or 15 minutes. I put together a cornstarch slurry, which is cornstarch and chicken stock in this case, and I've added about 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. You're going to stir this into the mix and simmer it until it thickens. Cornstarch will come to its full thickening power when it comes to a boil. So please ensure that you boil this to get to the proper consistency. You don't want to have a taste of raw starch in your food. It's not nice. You can tell that it's coming up when you see the bubbles boil and the sauce starts to go clear. Then you know that it's cooked. I'm adding just a dash of sesame oil for some additional flavor. Make sure you buy the roasted sesame oil, not the raw. There's a big difference in the taste. And there's the dish completed. Of course, serve it with rice. That's what it's meant to be. And it's absolutely delicious. If you like the recipe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. The more foodies here, the better. Thanks for stopping by for some more food that warms your soul. See you next time.